There we go. Hello, and welcome back to Coping with Donald. I am Phil.
I'm Georgia.
Today, we're going to tape a few of these things, and one of them will be Coping with Donald, but as you'll see in the intro that I will type out, this is going to be about something kind of near and dear to me that might irritate all of you, and that is online shopping, which is obviously a big thing in our culture now. But there's several kinds of online shopping. There's shopping with Amazon, shopping with eBay, and then there's just shopping the annoying things that promise you so much that pop up on the internet.
Yeah.
And most of these products, which, by the way, you'll be watching YouTube or Facebook, and then all of a sudden there they are, most of them have two things in common.
Yeah, they're buy it now because we're running low on stock. And then the other thing is that they want you to buy a mass quantity before you even know it works.
And it's a sales tactic, pretty much, because the buy it now really is, like I said, they have the tagline, like I've said to you, which you didn't bring up.
Don't you?
that they all say, you got to buy this now because the industry, the weight loss industry, wants to take this down. They want to sell you their product, and they're pushing to get this off the internet. They're pushing to get this. They're pushing the government to get this off the internet. We don't know how long this will be here, kind of thing. So many of them sell things like timeshares used to be sold.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what it's
kind
of like.
Gotta buy it today.
You gotta buy it today. Except nobody ever sat anyone down and said you need to buy 20 timeshares today. But
yeah.
Tell us about one of the products that you've had so much fun with.
Well, one of the products that I just recently got was a. It's supposed to be an all-natural weight loss pill, a metabolism booster. Take it in the morning with a glass of water, a cup of coffee. People, saying they lost 40 pounds to 60 pounds. I lost, 70 pounds in 6 months. Eat whatever you want. Don't have to exercise. And it's just all natural, with turmeric and zinc and thiamine or some other, mineral. Yeah. And then, they want you to buy, of course, 6 bottles. If you buy 6 bottles, you can get 6 bottles for $99. 6 months supply. Or 3 months supply for $50. Or you can get 1 bottle for $29.99 for 1 month, So anyway, I did buy 1 month. I thought, if it works, it's $1 a day. I'll see how it goes for a month. And then, so it arrived in less than 7 days is what it said it would, and it did. And,
Did it say where it was manufactured? Did you look at that? Just curious.
Yeah, I did look at that, and I can't remember.
But it wasn't USA, I guess.
No, I think it was Canada.
Oh, okay, wow. That's close.
Yeah. It was shipped from the United States, but I think it was made in Canada. But I don't really remember.
Well, I had one that was also weight loss, and it was for some sort of a chocolate drink. You would put powder in milk or water or whatever, stir it. You could eat anything you wanted. You could not exercise, and nothing. Really, no change. I didn't notice anything.
How long did you take it?
2 months. 2 months, because even they say, a month might not be enough time. And there's that sell thing again, okay? But they were willing to sell me like a year's worth. And how many hundreds of dollars do you want to put in something and you're not even sure if it works?
And they want you to, when you sign up, they really push the automatic renewal. So so that it'll come out of your checking account automatically.
Yeah, great.
Every 3 months, and then if that starts, sometimes you have a really hard time ending that.
The only thing I do that with is my cable bill,
Yeah.
my internet bill. I'm sorry, my internet bill, and my cell phone. Those are the only things I do that with. I mean, I've heard nightmare stories about people that had to cancel credit cards to get out of their gym membership. And who even knows if they might keep charging you, and then one day you get a letter, oh, you owe 8 years worth of gym membership.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I had the weight loss one, and then I've got one that I tried today. Yeah. To clean my toilet bowl. Now, how many hundreds of dollars do you want to pay for a product to clean your toilet bowl that you don't know if it works or not? But I think I got this for about $75. I could send it back if I wanted, but I actually would give this product a C+. Okay? Because it did clean something. It didn't remove all the rust stains. It didn't remove all the lime stains, okay? It basically promised you like a toilet bowl that would blind you in the middle of the night. It's so white, okay? And that'd be bad. Could you imagine? Blinded by the white. Coming out of my toilet in the middle of the night. All right. Anyway, so this product did arrive, and as you can see, it's in 4 boxes like this, and it looks like a box of checks. Now, I don't know how well you're going to see this. It's called Quick Foaming Toilet Cleaner. It's got an above Quick Foam Toilet Cleaner, you can pretty well see a drawing of a very happy toilet with a thumbs up. Okay? And there's really nothing else on this box. There's some instructions on the back on how to use it, like, don't eat it. Okay. I guess it foams a little bit, so maybe you want to have a cappuccino when you put it in your coffee. I don't know. So anyway, it did foam. But the problem with this, it didn't foam to the top of the toilet. It only foamed to the water line. In the commercial, it shows it foaming to the top of the toilet. The guy does nothing. You press the flusher, and bingo, you have the toilet bowl almost goes ding with brightness. One of those kind of things in the commercial. All right. Now, I will say it got it clean to the point, and I was scrubbing a bit, but it got it clean to the point where I could have done it on my own probably in about an hour with the right cleaner or something. So it got it. I'm not going to give it an F. I'll give it a C+. Would I reorder it again? No. Will I get emails for the next? I still get emails from that chocolate drink place. And like every day. Have you run out yet?
Yeah.
So now you have another one.
And then the other thing I bought was a Christmas gift. And it was a Facebook thing that came up on Facebook, and it was a portable charger, cell phone charger, and a Bluetooth speaker, and it had lights where it would light up, and you could change the light pattern. You could make it all blue or all pink, or you could have it psychedelic colors, and it could circle the colors, and it was in the shape of a G. And I was like, oh, that is a cool gift, that was really, really neat. Plus it had a clock on it, and so it was an all-in-one kind of cool thing. And I bought it for a Christmas present, gave it to my friend for Christmas. They opened it up, and instead of it being about this tall, like it looked in the picture and in the advertisement with somebody's holding it, it was about this big. It was about this big, and there were no instructions with it whatsoever. So there was no way and there were buttons on the side. We could not figure out how to change the time and make the time right. we couldn't figure out how to get the lights to change colors and do the things that it was supposed to do. It was barely big enough to lay the phone on to charge. And it also had the Bluetooth speaker, so that you could plug your phone into it and or Bluetooth it, wireless, play music from your phone, which it did work, and it would work for I think maybe 20 minutes, and then it died. So then you'd have to put the USB port back in, plug it back in, and charge it. And this lasted 20 minutes, and then it was done. So
what grade would you give that?
It was an F. I was so embarrassed. I thought I had this great gift, and it was not at all what I had.
But it was in the shape of a G.
But it was in a G for Georgia.
Georgia.
And Georgia gave this gift.
And that never worked.
It was not a very good product at all. I was very disappointed, and embarrassed, so
I bought these shoes. Now, these shoes are really incredible, okay? And they are just, kind of cheap leather uppers. They had, like, an insole that was not an insole. I don't even know what you would call it. And it says here, with a drawing of a camel, it says, Canemon. 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 Maybe they're from Jamaica. But there's a camel, which they don't have in Jamaica. And these shoes, I put them on to go walking because, of course, they had all the people chiming in on, most comfortable shoes ever. I thought I was flying in the air. And I walked about 40 feet, and I had to turn around and come back. I try to walk for 2.5, 3 miles every day. I had to come back after 40 feet because I was like, no, there's no way, And now I have different insoles in there. And I guess I can wear them as deco shoes, like to not be barefoot. And that's about it. Now, the great thing about those 2 pairs of shoes was that they came in different sizes. Not that I asked for different sizes. They just came in different sizes, okay? That was the close to fitting me pair. And the other pair was probably 1.5 sizes smaller. I wound up giving them to a friend. Because it was either that or amputate my toes, And I know I ordered 2 of the same size. So there is another example. I would have to give those shoes a D-. I'm being charitable, okay? All right, because they actually do fit, but they are not comfortable or anything.
So stay away from stuff like that, right. Really, because it's not. I do better on Temu, where I can get, some toe rings for 99 cents, a pack of 12. One breaks, no big deal,
Yeah, there goes 8 cents.
Yeah, just grab another one and, a couple ones.
So Temu, you've had a lot more success.
Temu, I have had great success with. I've always gotten what I've ordered. They've never screwed up an order. They've never charged me more or, and it is cheap stuff, but it's from China. Get it while you can.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, it's cheap, but if it breaks, it's not like you're not going to be crying in your coffee. If it breaks, you can buy another pair of earrings for $1.99, If you lose one, not a big deal.
Well, I had one more story, which is kind of funny. I didn't tell you this one. But they were, it was supposed to be a fun kind of toy, and it was like a rubber ball, but it was filled with water. Okay? And this thing, you could throw it, and it would go splat and be totally flat. And then, actually, it kind of looked like COVID, when it was all done, when in its original form. A COVID thing with the stems and all. and then it would slowly pry itself off the table and gain its form. Okay? Which sounds great. Then when I finally got them...
For a 12-year-old, that would have been a cool toy.
Yeah. But I was in my 60s. And so it came in a pack of 3. And I took the first one. And I remember I was at the counter. I figured, okay. I figured you had to throw it with some sort of force. I threw it and it exploded. Okay? It exploded into my face. No. Thank God it was water, okay? The second one kind of never even worked. It would just bounce a little bit. And then the third one worked for a little while, and then it kind of got tired, and I got tired of it, and I don't have it anymore. So, this is a perfect example of buyer beware. Be a buyer beware person on anything that you see that's not associated at all with eBay or at all with Amazon, because these things are usually extremely cheap and disappointing. One of the 3 balls worked for a little while, so I'll give that one a D. Or a C. A C. It was doing what it was supposed to do. But it wasn't that amusing. In the end. And so, let's see, we went over all of them, right? I went over the chocolate drink, that was an F. And the toilet bowl cleaner, I'm going to give a C+ or something.
He'd do better with some baking soda and a toothbrush, probably. You know?
Well, you came out and you said you need to replace your toilet.
Or replace the toilet,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
I mean, $75 on cleaner, where you can go to Home Depot and buy a new toilet on sale for $119.
Yeah, but then some guy comes in with plumber's crack, and, you have to bear with that for a while. So, I'd rather just try the cleaner. Everybody, we're going to make another one, not of this, but I think you've got a pretty good warning from this, and we're going to put a political one up probably at the same time. Have a good day. And that was my knee popping. Or it was that splat wall, I'm not sure.